In the world of Norse mythology, there was a god named Forseti whose name literally means the silent judge of the gods, and the stories about him are terrifying. See, Forseti presided over a great hall called Glitnir, where he would sit in judgment of all the petty squabbles between the kingdoms of men. And he didn't do it with thunderous roars or flashing swords. He did it with an unnerving silence that made warriors tremble in their boots. As the story goes, when a group of chieftains came before him to settle a dispute, they couldn't help but notice that while Forseti's eyes were as pale as frost and never blinked, his hands were never clenched. And it was then that they knew their anger was useless before this silent judge. Forseti didn't shout, he didn't threaten. He just listened intently as the weight of all their oaths and broken promises pressed into the silence. And somehow, just by sitting there, he made them confess their sins. But the most terrifying part of the story is that Forseti's judgments were not always merciful. Sometimes he would doom an entire dynasty with a single nod of his head. So they called him the peacemaker, the one who ended all wars. But perhaps that was a little too simplistic a title for such a grim and terrifying judge. For, in the quiet of his hall, Forseti chose which wars the future would remember.